Well, hello guys. Welcome to this Perpheads guide on fishing. Today I'm going to try to show you a good money maker for beginners, new players, and also a safe money maker because in the beginning of playing Perp, it can be very hard, very challenging to start making money doing drugs and illegal things. So fishing is a very good alternative to make some starter cash to like get your beginning money stack going. What is fishing, first and foremost? Yeah, fishing speaks for itself. It's just collecting fish from fishing rods from certain areas in the map which allow fishing. Um, why make fishing? Why fish? Well, fishing, like I said, is a good money maker for new people. It's also a legal money maker. And why is it legal? Because you're not doing any criminal activities. So you're making money just fishing and doing chill things. And it can be very safe to do. There are three fishing locations. I'll show them first. Oh wait, the first location is at the docks where I'm at right now. These are the docks. Um, this location is not really safe because right here where my mark is right now, there's a drug deal location, which means that this whole location of the docks is muggable. So if you fish here, it could be that somebody comes up, points a gun at you, and tries to mug you and take all your stuff. So this location is not safe, but this is the first location. The second location is called Beach, and it's pretty much across from the docks. It's right here. If you look at the spawn point, this is the spawn point at City Hall. It's right down the street, all the way near the city garage. You can go down, and at the end there's a parking spot, and here is the beach. The beach is a public area, so you can fish here and not get mugged. So this is a safe location. And the third location I want to show you is at, let's see where it is, at Hicktown. It's right here. You can, I think you can fish at either locations of this, just at this water pond. But the same thing as for the docks right now. The docks are muggable, so Hicktown is muggable too. The benefit of Hicktown is that you can buy one of the Hicktown shacks. You can fish in the water and then store it in your personal storage chest in one of the places you own. That's the only big benefit it has. And less people come there. That's also one big benefit. And how to get to these locations, I'll show that too from the spawn. If you spawn at City Hall, let's say you spawn here, to get to the beach first, you just walk down the alley past the PD station and then go up to the bridge. Not walk through intersection like some people do, because that will get you killed. It's not allowed. Just walk up the bridge here, or walk towards Regals and walk up the bridge here until you end up at Bank. Um, from If you enter up the bridge, you are at the other side of the intersection, and just walk all the way down past Bank or past Hospital. Be sure to walk on the walkways, not on the road itself. Once you get down all the way, you can go to the city garage here, and from city garage you can just walk all the way down, or go with the car down, whatever, or walk down here. There's a stair here somewhere, and you end up at the beach. To get to one of the other locations, let's say to the docks, you should still take the same route that I just showed you, but at the city garage, you should walk up the stairs all the way to the top, and there's a monorail there. The monorail is a public transport that's used to just get around if you don't have a car. If you follow the tutorial, which is in missions, by the way, let's see, we're gonna see missions. If you follow the tutorial completely, see I've all done, you get a car. It's a mini. It's a pretty decent car. You can drive around with it, so be sure to complete missions. But back to the point, like I said, if you take the monorail can take you to a few spots. The first spot is just at city. The second spot is at second spot is the monorail here at suburbs. And from suburbs you can actually go down here and walk to the fishing spot at Hicktown. But I wouldn't do that because this is all very dangerous spot. There's a drug dealer here, possible drug dealer here. Don't go here. This is a bad spot. Just keep taking the monorail until you get to business. It's right here. From business, just walk down, take the walkway again to bazaar. Walk all the way up here. Keep taking the walkway, the pavements. And there's a stare down here, just go there, behind the gas station. Then you get at docks where I'm at right now. This is docks. So these are 3 fishing locations. That's first and foremost. Um, where to buy the fishing rods? It's has 2 locations. Both are in business, where I'm at right now. The first one is at docks once again. I'm inside docks right now. I'll show you. The docks are right here. And there's a pub here. And if you go inside this pub and talk to one of the NPCs,
Hi.
you can see he sells fishing rods. Fishing rods cost 2,000 each, but since there's tax in game, they can cost between 2,020 at 1% tax, and at the maximum amount of tax, 25%, it will cost 2,500. Okay, so these are the prices of the fishing rods. Now, there's a difference between non-VIP, non-premium members, and VIP members. If I press Q, you can see that my premium expires at 5/12/2022. That means I'm still a VIP member. What VIP does, it allows you to just have more fishing rods. If I just keep it based on fishing only. If, for example, I can place, if I press Q and click on the fishing rod icon, I have them in my inventory because I bought them just before I started this video. I can place 4 fishing rods. If you're a non-VIP member, you can only place 3 fishing rods. So if you think, oh, why can he place 4? I can only place 3. It's because I have VIP. It's really worth it, even if you just want to do fishing, because yeah, as you can see, it pretty much ups your speed by 30% if you just count having 3 and then having a 4th one. So it is very worthwhile. But in the beginning, just focus on making starter money. So like I said, you can buy
You feel it?
fishing rods at the
I feel it.
docks, or a second location is the casino. Let's see. And the casino, you probably already know if you did the starter missions, but the casino is, if I go to the monorail again, where we just ended up in business, just walk down the pavement again to the shop area next to Perpheads, walk down, and then you come at over here, this parking area, and the casino. Yeah, it's hard to miss. Inside the casino, if you walk behind spin the wheel, there are 2 NPCs or 3 NPCs, I don't know, that stand behind the counter that sell the same kind of things that this guy sells. So that's also
Oh, deja
a good
vu.
place to buy. But I would just say go to the docks or whatever and buy fishing rods. So if you're a non-premium member, you will need around 6,000 to 7,500. If you're a premium member, you need around 8,000 to 10,000 to have like the max amount of fishing rods on you at the time. Do note that using fishing rods, they can get stolen by fish. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but it's possible. Right now I'll just show you how fishing really works. This is not really my preferred location to fish, because like I said, you get mugged here, because right there is a drug dealer location. He's not here right now, but if there will be people coming here and try to like mug us. So for education purpose, I'll just go to the side here and try to be in like a off spot so people won't notice us. Okay, so how to fish? Just press Q when you have them in your inventory when you bought them, and just click on the fishing rods. It takes a little while because you can't just spam the button. It says please slow down your prop spawning, so just spawn it, just give it a second, spawn it again. Alright. Um, the thing about fishing rods is you can move them with your fish gun, which everyone should have. You can see, you can move them and just use all the movement keys on it, whatever. But the only thing is you can't freeze them. So if I try to freeze them, they will just fall down. That's on purpose, because otherwise you could just make like a perfect spot and just fish easily. Um, and I'll show you why. But the second thing is that to know is that you can't move the hooks with your fist gun. So you have to use your actual fists. If you take your fists out and press right click when close to the hook while aiming at it, it will grab the hook, as you can see. And by grabbing the hook, you can actually position it in such a way so you can actually fish properly. Well, first I'll just place down the fishing rod. 1 second. Here, there's one down. Do note that the hooks need to be underwater. Like I've tried some spots where I just put the fishing hooks like barely underwater, but that doesn't work. It has to be like fully underwhelmed underwater, like this. It takes some time for the fish to hook on to the. Oh, here, fishing rod begins to shake. You get a prompt, message prompt right here. Says the fishing rod begins to shake. Then what happens? The fish will get afloat to the water. Just press E on it, and it will just put the fish into your inventory. Let me just place the other rod down. I'll just keep it on 3 just to show non-premium. Oh my god, what's happening? I just fell in the water, guys. Wow. Nice way to show something. Well, I'll just keep fishing from the water then to show you guys what I mean. Oh, let's see if I can get out. Well, this can also happen when you're at the docks. That's another reason to not fish here. How I just got out was just walk up to the side and just press Q and spacebar and I went out. Well, as you can see, I just got 2 raw cod, raw salmon and some raw trout. The raw cod is the cheapest fish you can fish. The raw salmon is the most expensive one, and the raw trout is the medium one. The things you can get from fishing is like as as you probably already guessed is fish, but you can also get some other items. One of the items is like colored crates. I don't have one on me right now, but it's just a colored crate, and people like to use them to set up shop in bazaar or whatever. They're just handy, so you can sell them to other players. Another item it can drop is fireworks, small fireworks. It's quite a rare drop, but if it drops, you'll notice because there's some kind of bug right now that when you get the fireworks, your fishing rod will go completely flying to the moon. It will just space out and it will fly all the way to wherever. So be careful of that because that's not a fun thing to happen. Another drop is the knife, like a combat knife, like a melee knife you can actually use to stab people. I'm not saying you should stab people, but it can be used for that. Oh, as you can see, the fishing rods are quite hard to manage in my opinion. Okay, let's just place it down again. Alright, let's keep fishing. One thing to note is you can only fish 15 fish fits in one inventory. Normally you would have some like burgers, hot dogs or some food, even beans. They added beans lately. You would add some food into your inventory too, so you can quench your hunger, your thirst. But since fish are considered food, not like items, because they are food of course, it will clutter up your inventory. So if you have like 15 burgers, you won't be able to take up any fish. So what I would advise is just to place to drop your burgers, place fish for now. Just drop your burgers here, or wherever you're fishing. I would still say go to beach. Just drop your burgers, and when your burgers are on the ground, you can still carry fish. As you can see, I can only carry 15 items of category food. So I have a full inventory of fish now. I'll show you how the selling process works. You can sell fish to pretty much any store, but since I'm at docks now, the closest store is the pub, and let's see how much it sells for. Right now I have $0 on me. So
I just knew it was going to be one of
fish
those
in my inventory.
days.
If I just press left click, I'll sell 1. If I press right click, I'll sell 5 at a time. So I will just say use right click. Right now for one full inventory, I got $2,225. This was using 3 and sometimes 2 fishing rods. If you use 4 fishing rods, if you place them all down, all 4, your inventory will fill up faster, so you get more money. One good thing to do is, especially when you fish at docks or at Hicktown. Hicktown you can store your money, but if you fish at docks, there's an ATM here. So just use the ATM, deposit, store your money. So if people come to mug, they actually can't mug you because you don't have it on you. Back to what I said about the things you can fish actually, is you can fish kitty litter or garbage bags. This is a garbage bag. You can fish bottles, kitty litter, as far as I know, glue. Like I said, you can fish a knife and some other, noteworthy things that they're not very useful. Some things actually sell for quite a bit or are actually used for crafting, like glue is used for crafting, and I think bottles are used for crafting if you want to like Molotov cocktails. but most things like garbage, yeah, I usually just take them and just store them in my storage. But yeah, you don't have to, because they are not really worth anything. Here I fish iodine. Iodine can be used in some yeah, illegal stuff. Let's put it like this, and also in some crafting, I believe. So just keep these things on you and just store them, because they can be useful later on. Especially glue. Glue is used for crafting some good things like bobby pins, crowbars, or whatever. So just keeping glue on you is always a good thing. So just store all of them. Garbage bags you can drop, but it will, yeah, just put them in your storage because it won't clutter up your inventory too much. Some other good things to tell is fishing can be considered quite boring for people, which I understand, because it is pretty much just waiting for a fish or whatever to pop up to be able to grab it. So tips for making it more fun is, oh my god, look at this. Tips for making it more fun is you just try to fish with other people, with friends, whatever, so you don't have to do it alone. So you can actually talk. Maybe listen to some music. Um, Maybe fish at times when some friends or other people you play with are not on, because it is quite decent money for playing solo. Because I know that some people are they want to only play like as a cop or as any job with friends, or even base, do some illegal stuff, make some drug money, whatever, only with friends. And when they're alone, they're just passive RPing on the server. And passive RP is just standing around and doing nothing really. So fishing is a pretty good money maker, just to do, yeah, passively. Um, I do have another good tip about fishing, and I'll just, let's see how much I have in my inventory right now. I'll finish this inventory, then I'll show you guys. Um, there's a vehicle called the Ford Transit. I have it here open. It's cost 100,000 and 135,000. It is quite slow, but the big benefit of using this vehicle, wait, can't carry this one anymore, is that it has a very big trunk space. The trunk weight is 375 kilos, and it has 7 trunk slots. And just for the sake of showing, because I'm done fishing for now, because it's pretty much the same every time, is if I go to my transit, because I have one out, it's right here, I can actually store my fish inside. As you can see, I've already one fish stored, and you can see it will just start to fill up the trunk. So right now I have 10 fish stored, and it takes only 20 trunk space. Um, that means you can like fit, what is it? It's like 187 fish inside. That's 22 and a half full inventories of 15 fish. So it is quite worthwhile to take a transit. Not if you fish at beach, at docks, but if you fish at beach, which is once again right across from here, and in the map again I'll show you. It is right here, the beach. So from the city, from spawn or from bank spawn, you can spawn at both points. You can just walk across the bridge, walk all the way down to the gas station. There's a small stair behind. Just walk down here, and then you can just fish here. Placing the fishing rods here is also easier in my opinion. You can just sit on the edge of the beach. You don't have to worry about the rod sticking out as crazy like this. It's a way easier fishing spot. You can't get mugged, so I would just say fish at beach. I am just starting it showed right here because there's a pub here. You can actually buy fishing rods. It's easier to just show you guys here. So like I said, the transit is a good one to buy. It costs quite a lot of money, especially in the beginning, but it is worth it if you really enjoy fishing. You can fit a lot of stuff inside. Another worthwhile tip is use milk as food instead of burgers. Like you see, I have 10 milk on me. Like I said, the fish clutter up your food slot, so you can only take 15 fish. So just take milk. You can buy milk at any gas station. It's pretty cheap. Oh, there's someone being raided right there. Okay. It's pretty cheap. It costs only like 50 each, and it actually quenches your thirst and fills up your hunger again. And it doesn't interfere with carrying 15 fish. Like I said, the price of the fish is you can
I've got my
sell
little corner
salmon
and
for
I'm sticking to it.
250, you can sell the trout for 200, and you can sell the raw cod for 125. You can also actually cook the fish, but I won't show you how because it's not worthwhile anyways. You can actually sell all the other clothes that you got, like the empty bottle. It sells for 25. I'll just sell it for now. The garbage bag sells for 5. Yeah, just sell it because you don't have any use for it anyways. The iodine, I would say sell also because it's 100. But the glue, I would say just keep it, put it in storage because you have more use for it later on. So just keep the glue. What else is good to tell? Let's see. Yeah, like I said, listen to music. It's a good thing for fishing. Only fish at beach because it's only safe place. Um, and I know it's quite a clusterfuck this video. My thoughts are going from place to place, I know, but I'm just trying to give a short video and explain to you guys how it works. So if you have any questions, any tips, whatever, just let me know in the comments. And I hope it was a little bit informative. I'll put some information in the description also, so you can actually read what I said. And yeah, good luck, happy fishing, and be careful, don't get mugged. Fish at the beach, and make some money, and hope you enjoy your time in the server. Good luck, guys.